Another scam, Killers of the Flower Moon, and the Huntsman Program at the University of Pennsylvania. Got a variety of things to talk about today. So join me with Coffee with Alain, and we'll talk about all of those to try to make your life a little better, a little safer, and just have a little bit of fun today. I'm here with my Penn Dad cup and a Wharton hoodie on because it is the 25th anniversary of the Huntsman Program. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit later. We'll also be talking about Killers of the Flower Moon. Saw that long movie last night and want to talk a little bit about it. But the first thing on today's program, a new scam that I received at 5:44 a.m. this morning. I was there on the computer doing a little bit of work, and all of a sudden I get a text. So who's texting me at 5:44? Must be a friend from out in the East Coast or something. Nope. Now this is what the text says. The USPS package arrived at the warehouse but could not be delivered due to incomplete address information. Please confirm your address in the link. Now the link is https://USPS-TWO.com. Then in parentheses it says, please reply Y, then exit the text message and open it again to activate the link, or copy the link and open it in your Safari browser. Then at the very end it says, the USPS team wishes you a wonderful day. Now, how many people got this text this morning? I don't know, because more than likely they sent this out to thousands, if not millions. And I hope no one was foolish enough to open the link and give these people information. First of all, big clue here. It came from Kirkman He, KERKMANHE at hotmail.com. The United States Postal Service is not using hotmail.com to notify you about packages that they need more information to deliver. I mean, it's just such total BS. But these things are going out there, and some people are falling for some of these scams. I've had a lot of them on this week. This is the fourth scam I've covered this week. We call it Scam Week, I guess, to try to keep people to not fall for these scumbags that are ripping people off. So that's one I got just this morning. You can expect a lot more of these emails, text messages, and so forth about packages, because we're getting into the holiday season where a lot more packages are being sent and received. And so these scammers are going to try to trick you because you're expecting a package, because so many people are, and then they want to fool you into getting information. Don't fall for these scumbags. Going to stop for just a moment and say good morning to Kellen. Good morning, Penn Dad. Thanks, Kellen. Appreciate that. Cameron McBride says, I got one of these yesterday, and you're going to get some more. They are going out and they're going to just continue, and really be increased through the holidays, because this is the most mail and the most packages are shipped during these next couple months, next couple weeks. Scumbags. Jay says, good morning from Jay and Vicky. Hello, Jay. Hello, Vicky. Appreciate you guys being here. Dixon is back from, he was off where he didn't have internet access and such. Good to see you, Dixon. Dixon says, I fell back my clock last night and I fell back to CWA today. Well, I appreciate you coming back to Coffee with Alain, Dixon, and I'm glad you're back, and I hope you had a great time. I know you're up helping some folks in an area that didn't have reception and stuff, so I hope all that went well. Jay says, same here for both of us. So you got those text messages too. Yep, they're going out. Just delete them, block them. Don't click on any links. Don't reply to them, because then you're just giving them additional information. Once in a while, I will reply or see where things go. Something like this, no, I'm not going to reply. I'm not going to go to that link. I mean, it's obviously a scam and BS. Delete them, get rid of them. And unfortunately, it's something that we have to deal with in today's world, because we're going to get them. and we just got to delete them and ignore them. So let's talk about something a little more fun instead of those scams. I just wanted to get that out there because I don't want people to be scammed by these scumbags. But this weekend was the 25th weekend of the Huntsman Program. And I actually don't have anything Huntsman on. I have the Wharton shirt and the Penn cup, which are a combination of Huntsman. The Huntsman Program was started 25 years ago as an undergraduate program for bright young minds that could get a dual degree. They get a BA from the College of Arts and Sciences, and they get a BS from Wharton Business School. So they'll get the dual degree, and part of that, they have to also have a language selected and spend at least one semester abroad. And so my daughter is in that program right now. So very proud of her. Yesterday, she got to go to a networking event with alum and students because of the 25th anniversary and homecoming weekend at Penn. They had a lot of the Huntsman alum and special events and things for that program. Now, to tell you how many people are in that program, I saw a picture in the Wharton magazine, and it looked like the first year had about 30 students. They right now average around 45 students a year get admitted, because you have to be admitted by Wharton Business School. You have to be admitted by the College of Arts and Sciences. It's extremely competitive to get in. Again, about 45 people a year get into it right now. So very proud of our daughter of being one of those. Not all of them are from America. They can be from anywhere in the States, but a lot of these students are from different countries as well. So it's not 45 Americans that get in. They make sure they select international students as well, which makes it even more competitive. And it's just been a wonderful experience for my daughter. As some of you know, she went to Korea because that's her chosen language. She went to Korea this summer to do a language program. She's still studying Korean and taking the Korean classes there at Penn. Looks like she'll be going back to Korea next spring for just a 1-week thing. And then like her further, when she's studying, she'll be doing a full semester over in Korea. Just wonderful opportunities and things to do. And being in that small network of people when she's graduated will just give her some opportunities and resources and a network of some extremely bright, motivated people that have gone through that program and are now out doing great things in the business world, in the international different capacities. Might be government, might be business, but the degrees they're receiving, such a wonderful thing. And we're so very proud of her and wanted to share that today. That's why I got the Wharton sweatshirt and the Penn Dad mug, because it is the homecoming weekend and she's doing a bunch of 25th year anniversary stuff for Huntsman this weekend. Cameron says, like father, like daughter. Well, thank you. She definitely had that drive, and I've loved seeing that in her. She told me as a middle school student, Dad, I should probably go to Harvard, Wharton, or Stanford to study business. And I was like, those are the best. And she did it. So very proud of her. And then I did want to talk a little bit today about Killers of the Flower Moon. Went to that movie last night. It's sort of a good night to go because it's a 4-hour movie. We got home at midnight because we went to the 8:00 show. And my wife said, well, we'll have that extra hour. So it might be a good night to go see it. The movie is actually only 3 hours and 26 minutes. But when you throw on all the previews, you're actually at the movie theater for about 4 hours. Once you get there, get your seat, then the previews start, and then the movie starts. 4 hours later, we went home. Extremely well-made movie. The acting performances, the 3 leads, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, Lily Gladstone, all did a fantastic job. Had some great supporting cast members, some big names that you'll recognize, and some others that were unknowns but did a really great job in the movie. I want to shout out to Lily Gladstone. She's from Montana. She graduated right here in Missoula from the University of Montana. So that's pretty cool. But the movie was extremely well made. The performances were excellent. It's not an action movie. It's a drama, and it's not a happy story. It shows a true story of how some of the Native Americans were treated and killed over oil money. I don't want to give any spoilers and stuff. I mean, if you've read the book or you know about the history, you'll know the story. But it was just a well done job of telling that story. And again, some people might not like it. It's not full of action, but it's just a powerful story about, some terrible things that actually went on in this country. And it's nice that now we're trying to share some of that to hopefully prevent things like that from happening in the future and letting people know of what did happen. And because it's pretty tragic and sad. And it's not a movie I'd want to watch again because of that. I like watching happy movies again. I'll watch Elf again this year, 20th anniversary of Elf. And I've seen it more than 20 times because I know I've watched it almost every year since it came out. I'll watch that one. It's a happy, fun movie. I'm not going to watch Killers of the Flower Moon again. It's not a happy, fun movie, but I am glad that I saw it. And I'm glad that the story was told, and it was told in such an exceptional manner by some exceptional actors. Like I said, those three, Leonardo, Robert, and Lily, did an excellent job, as did everybody else, telling that story that it's good to be told. Cameron McBride says, in middle school, yes, it was actually middle school. She told me Harvard, Wharton, or Stanford. And as a freshman in high school, one of their instructors had them write a letter to themselves. He kept those letters and he mailed them out after they had graduated. So Cosette got that letter during her first semester at Wharton. And in that letter as a freshman, she wrote about going to Wharton. So she was driven that entire time. And she, even when she applied for the Huntsman, she said, if I don't make Huntsman, I just get into Wharton. I'll still be okay with that. But she really wanted the Huntsman, that dual program. And she was one of the 40-some students selected. So very proud of her and everything she's doing. But those are the things I wanted to share this morning. Wanted to just talk a little bit about the Huntsman program. If you know a motivated young student, middle school or high school, that might be something they're interested in. And don't let the big names, Wharton Business School, University of Pennsylvania, Huntsman Program, deter you. My daughter did it from right here in Montana. Now, she's only the second Montanan to ever get in the Huntsman Program, but it shows it can be done. And so encourage our young people to go out and achieve those things that they want to do and pursue those dreams. Also, just wanted to talk about Killers of the Flower Moon. Great movie. Watch it once. You might not want to watch it a second time, but it's definitely worth watching once and learning the story and seeing the great performances and the way the movie was done. I always like looking at movies of how they're made and the creativity, the storytelling. And Scorsese, the director, is awesome at that. And he did a great job telling this story. And then don't get scammed by some of these scumbags. It looks like several people watching got the same text messages or a similar text message this weekend. You're going to get a lot more. Don't fall for them. Cameron says, wow. Yep, we think wow too. That's why we are so proud of her. I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody that shares and comments, watches the replays. Before I leave, remind you, the newsletter goes out tonight. If you haven't signed up yet, enjoylifesafely.com. Put your name and email. You'll get immediate access once you confirm it with the double opt-in. You'll get immediate access to some situational awareness videos, a guide to situational awareness, a book on safety and self-defense, a little ebook, and then you'll get those newsletters on Sunday to help you stay safe. Defend yourself if you need to. Enjoy life and be exceptional. That's what we're about here. And with that, I will wish you a spectacular Sunday, and we'll see you tomorrow.